Stay connected at urbanmusicreport.com for the hottest music features and videos, fashion reports, sports stories, entertainment news, and technology updates at urbanmusicreport.com. Stay connected.
Hi, I'm Kieara, and you're watching the Urban Music Report channel, and I want you to stay connected.
Welcome to the Urban Music Report. I'm Charles Dixon, your host, and today we're going to go below the radar with an amazing new artist, up-and-coming artist that I'm really excited about. Her name is Kieara, and she's here in the studio with us today.
I'm here, you guys. I'm good. How are you? Yes. Well, I thought it was going to be a little chillier than I expected, but yes, I'm enjoying it. I brought the big jacket.
That's cool. So I was going through your bio, and that's very interesting movement making in your development. Started out in Chicago, the South Side.
Yes.
And how was that? When you came to Atlanta, you said like 3 years ago?
Yes.
So tell us about your Chicago experience. That's the homegrown
process. And the South Side is huge.
Mm-hmm.
So to be specific, I grew up in the Wild Hundreds.
Wild Hundreds, okay.
Yes, and I went to Finger High School on the South Side. And growing up in Chicago, it's like you have to overcome a lot of different obstacles. Mm-hmm. You have to get in position to know how to survive, sometimes with or without your parent, you know, because it's like once you go out the household of your family, you pretty much on your own if you're not with your parents, you know, because there's a lot of people on the South Side that deal with a lot of violence and a lot of losing children.
Right.
So you really have to come from watching your back and overcoming a lot of situations, because sometimes you get caught in the mix of being somewhere at the wrong place at the wrong time.
Well, for our audience, what is the 100? So why do they call it your neighborhood the 100s?
My neighborhood is the Wild Hundreds.
The Wild Hundreds, right?
Because it's a lot that goes on in the hundreds, but
it's
been there. I mean, yes,
okay.
and pretty much the past. I mean, it's been called the Wild Hundreds before I was even born.
Okay.
So I never really got the specific reason as to why they call it the Wild Hundreds. I just know I grew up in the Wild Hundreds and had to survive.
Probably based on the address.
Yes. Yeah, because, well, my address is 113th, so yeah, it's based off the address. Yep.
So that's dope. So when did you, while you were in Chicago, you developed your interest in music? Was that like an escape from all the craziness? Like how did you get started into your music?
I grew up in a church home with my grandma. My grandma used to have us in Bible study every Wednesday, church service every Sunday, and I grew up in the children's choir, from the children's choir to the youth choir to the adult choir. So pretty much church has been an big impact on my music. But on January 1st of 2016, my house burned down in Chicago. Wow. So I was pretty much lost everything I had. I didn't have anything, and I received a blessing, and from there I decided to change my life over, move to Atlanta, and ever since then I moved to Atlanta. It's like God has been like forcefully putting music into my life. Like even when I try to push it away, it still comes.
What are some of your influences artist-wise? Like
definitely Mary J. Blige.
Okay.
Mary J. Blige. Reason being because Mary J. Blige is pretty much original. And she's unique, and that's how I easily relate myself to Mary J. Blige, and everybody else relates me to Mary J. Blige.
Okay.
So I could say that's my top favorite, and then of course second Beyonce, because we're a day apart.
Okay.
I'm a Virgo.
Okay.
I'm September 3rd. She's September 4th. So that's pretty much my top two. I mean, I like a lot of urban artists now, but as far as legendary, I can definitely say Mary J. Blige and Beyonce.
What about in the church? What are some of the artists?
Yolanda Adams.
Yolanda Adams? Okay.
Yes, Yolanda Adams and BB and CC Winans and Marvin Sapp.
Marvin Sapp. Absolutely.
Yes.
So, how far are you now in your recording for your new material?
Pretty much I have an EP dropping. The EP is finished. Of course, you know the video is already dropped. It's on platforms, but yes, I have an EP that's finished. It's going to be dropping very soon. It's called Journeys, a Ghetto Love Story. So.
And you wrote the songs?
Yes,
From
I had a little
from
help.
your diary?
Yes, I had a little help though on certain songs, but pretty much mostly is my craft
Yeah, your
and my thought.
concept
Yep.
based on true stories or
Yes, based
fantasy
on
or
true
okay,
stories
that's even
and
better.
things that women my age and women period go through as it relates to real life obstacles, dealing with relationships, friendships, and hardships.
Now compared to Chicago and the craziest, because I'm just to let you know you say you're from the 100s.
Yes.
I'm from The Wire in Baltimore.
Oh,
Born and raised,
really?
yeah. So North
The
Avenue.
TV show?
Yeah, that's my neighborhood. That's
What?
really. I actually saw the back of my house because they filmed it in that area too. I
That's
saw the back of my
dope.
house twice in the episode when they were like boarding people up in a home and putting lime on them. That's
Yes.
Division Street. That's like right around the corner from where I grew up.
Really?
So I get it. We
That's
have
my
Murphy
mama's favorite
homes.
show.
Yeah, exactly. So I can relate with you when you say that. So the difference from moving from Chicago to Atlanta, like what's that? It's like a breath of fresh air.
You know what? I was just gonna say, when I first moved to Atlanta and I got off the plane, it even smelled different.
Right.
Like it was a different smell. I just knew that like God put me there for a new beginning. And then at first I was kind of lost. I'm like, okay, you know, why am I going through this? Why am I going through all these situations? But when I moved to Atlanta, God just started putting me in better positions, like getting a vehicle, getting somewhere, a whole new apartment, like 10 times better than where I was before in Chicago. So it was like
The
a
cost of living is cheaper there.
way cheaper, like way
Chicago,
cheaper.
New York is number one biggest market. LA is number two, or Los Angeles, California basically is number two, or Los Angeles, and then Chicago's three.
Yeah,
The three
Chicago
big
is
markets.
very, very, very expensive to live because it's getting more modernized and they're
Right.
moving a lot of people towards the suburbs and
Right.
things like that. So, yeah, the cost of living is definitely high in Chicago.
Yeah, but in Atlanta you have to drive more though.
Yes, and the traffic, oh my goodness, the traffic. It's like road rage. I think I was like, do I have road rage or are they just driving slow?
Well, you know, they're not used to like coming from Chicago where you have the snow. In Atlanta, they don't have salt, so if it just hits like a little bit of ice on the road, they shut the city down.
And when it's raining as well. And also, they don't have a rule like in Atlanta. Like I don't know if it's a rule or not, but a lot of people like talk on their phones while they're driving. So you go through a lot of that. Like
No, do they hold up their phone or do they talk to the speaker?
phone. I was driving past one guy. He had the phone. It was actually at night. He had the phone on the dash with the light on in the car on the expressway. I said, sir, it is not that serious. You
Going
about to
live
lose
on
your life.
Facebook while you're driving.
Like, really? It's not that serious.
So in Atlanta, like when you started writing about your new experience and this new glow that you have of being in a different place, like did it change the way you write your songs? Or I mean, you still have the pain from Chicago, but now being in Atlanta, you have a whole new experience and an atmosphere, a different environment.
Atlanta pretty much gave me an aspect of, you know what, I need to write where I came from.
Exactly.
And bring it here with
Right.
me.
Right.
I don't want to really, you know, I wasn't really looking to change myself for Atlanta.
Right.
You see, like I'm still gonna always be a Chicago native, still gonna
Right.
always have Chicago in me. So, and I'm like a lot of people, what I learned of living in Atlanta is a lot of people, they want to know about Chicago.
Right.
They want to know like what's the hardships, how did you overcome that? They want to know all those questions. So Atlanta pretty much, it didn't really change my music or change me,
Good.
but it just pretty
Good.
much grew me into being more of an artist.
So that's why I asked you, because I want to know that you didn't change from those
Yes.
experiences. Because the experience is the music that people can connect with.
Yes.
Sometimes people move to a different place and become a different person, but that's not really who they are.
Yes.
So you stay true to who you are. And that's
Yes,
amazing.
I'm definitely true to who I am.
Now, what type of, what producers have you had a chance to work with in Atlanta? 'Cause there's a lot of opportunity down there. There's a lot of producers that are from all over that are looking for new talent to work with.
Not too many major producers, but I do have my specific producer that specifically knows my sound and know how to, you know, produce my music and know how to work with me in the studio. But as far as big producers, I haven't really got there yet.
See, that's important too, because now when you're working with a new producer that knows your style and they're not trying to make you into something else. And not saying I'm a big producer, I worked with, so and so I'm gonna make you like that. So this way you're growing as your production is growing, and it makes you unique again.
Yes, and then also by me moving to Atlanta, I developed a great team. Cash Out Gang Entertainment, mixed, merged with Eyelash Visions, and that's pretty much, ever since I've combined that and been like, my work ethic been getting stronger, it's like I've been succeeding faster, learning more, learning faster, elevating faster.
Fantastic. And you have this video that we're gonna go to the video. We're gonna take a
Yes.
break to go to the video.
Okay.
So
Yes.
you're gonna introduce the video.
Yes.
So we're gonna take a break and we'll be back.
Yes, this is Kieara featuring Pop Lord. It's called Only One, and it's lit. It's so nice. The best video ever. Stay tuned.